with this new like system or a new this or a new that, and it was just like, oh man, it just felt like I was getting the breath out of my body sucked out, you know. And then eventually it was like a computer just gets overwhelmed and crashes, and you got to reboot. And,
well, you're doing this. Keep going. Keep going.
And it's interesting just to know that if you've gone through many crashes and burns in life, eventually you recognize that these kind of things sort of, it's a beautiful thing. You start to see, wow, I actually look forward to challenges, because every single challenge that is presented to me, I've expanded, I've grown, and then I have more of like a trust and more of a way of recognizing sooner. As soon as something comes up and I start to feel this anxiety and this tightness and I can't breathe as well, I immediately shift into like, oh, just the breakthrough is going to happen like real soon. So I accept it. I don't fight this anxiety. Even like before I was even like filming this, you know, I was writing, what am I going to say on this film? What am I going to say to everybody? Like, you know, and then the anxiety just, you know, even my voice starts getting wavery or something. I start sweating. But as you start to express and you start to like, you know, let everything happen on its own, all that stuff just subsides, and then it's on. You're expressing, and people get it. So anytime a challenge comes up, you just know, like, sooner with wisdom. I think that's the real meaning of like wisdom, is that you recognize, oh, I've gone through this kind of feeling before, and you notice that you have less and less anxiety over time as you start to get more comfortable with the creative process, and you get better just learning how to walk. You know, it's one step at a time, and eventually you master. You don't even think about it, and it's totally natural. So the same thing whenever you get information overload and you feel that way, just sort of like get to that place where you start to trust, because you know you're growing. And that's on a scientific level. I learned this from my physics teacher, but he was like, the solution's on its way. Like, your neurons are like trying to make that connection, and you're frustrated, and you're like really want to get the answer. And when do you get the answer? When you like put your head on the pillow and you're about to go to sleep. You know, you're trying to solve a math problem and you can't figure out the answer, and then you're like, oh, I put it away, you go to lay down and go to sleep, and then boom, the answer comes to you after you just completely forgot about it, and then it just reveals itself. You get out of bed, you start writing the answer down or whatever, and the solution's there. So, you know, so that...
Yeah. I know, we have a lot of fun, and we were talking the other night, and we were talking, what happened is I did this little teleseminar series, and someone had sent me stuff, and you know, apparently, according to their opinion, I didn't send the right email, or I didn't send it wasn't quite in alignment with how they envisioned. And gratefully, they sent me a present, and this present was how to do a teleseminar. Okay, here it is. Look. Okay, so in this box I get, which was very generously sent, and I really appreciate that. But what do you got in this box? Well, we got to learn how to do a teleseminar. We got CDs. We got paper and books. We got like another book, you know, how to make a surgeon's income doing that, whatever. We got seminar, zillions, millions and billions. Okay, we got sheets. I don't even know what these are for. Here's another book, another book. We got more information. I mean, we're getting value, man. This is thousands of dollars a book. Another teleseminar book, right? We got, look at this. Look at these handouts and DVDs. Now, is this great information? There is some great stuff from amazing guys here. In fact, you know, we can make it. Look, here's some other stuff, right? I love this. How to write copy so good you could sell sand in the desert. Who are you selling sand in the desert to, and what are you doing there in the first place? I don't know, but you can learn how to do it, right? Okay, we got this. We got the masters of this and the masters of that. Look, we got all these CDs. Look at them all. Look at them. Like, there is literally thousands of hours inside this. And here's some more audio seminars and stuff. Okay, look. If I went through this whole thing, okay, I'd probably run off the balcony. I would probably jump off the balcony. Why? First off, it's going to probably take me how long to read all that and listen to every audio? There's got to be at least 500 hours. Well, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's do a little simple math. We've got 500 hours of information, and let's say I'm making 20 bucks an hour, right? That's a lot, not that much money in today's world. What does that give us, right? 0, 0, 10, right? Is that right?
3 zeros.
Oh yeah, that's 3 zeros. Yeah,
so 10,000.
Okay, so that's $10,000 of time, right? $10,000 in opportunity cost just to get through the information. I haven't done one seminar. I haven't sent one email. I haven't done any videos. I know a lot about it, but I haven't done it. Right? So, which is the better idea? What I could do is go, you know, there's something in here that I need. It's not saying that the information isn't good. I'm sure there's lots of valuable information. What I would suggest is go, okay, I need to get, like, really clear, what is the next thing? What is the next thing that I need to do? Not all the things, the next thing. What's the next thing to do? So what is the next thing, let's say I got to do? Well, maybe I got to get, what? An autoresponder. I got to get an autoresponder. So people that get on my site, you know, that's the next thing I need. So I could look through this. I could say, okay, I need an autoresponder, right? Well, let's see how we do this. Autoresponder. Let's go. Let's like, okay, get this here. Wait a second. Look at that. Automated marketing software.
Whoa!
Automated, this is not like. Look,
you just picked a random.
I just picked a random automated marketing software. It just happened. Okay, like I've never opened these books before. Okay, you see what I'm saying? The universal mind will pick up what you need to know. You just gotta focus not on everything. You need to focus on the next thing. That's it. The next step. You don't have to. You know, the journey of 1,000 miles, right, stays with one step at a time. That's Lao Tzu, right, from the Tao, from the intention. So just set up the next thing, and don't get in such a big rush. Don't put so much pressure on yourself, and trust that it's going to work. And give up those ideals that you think that having this amount of money, or having this amount of status or success, or this many people on your site or that sort of thing is going to make any difference, because it's not. It's not going to make any difference at all, right? You might drive a nicer car, you might live in a bigger house, you might have a few more bills, a thicker wallet, you know, but at the end of the day, is it going to make your happiness anymore? No, it's not going to make your happiness anymore, right? Your happiness is going to be exactly the same as it was before, other than the fact of what can you determine. And you can be as happy, as fulfilled, as excited, and as knowledgeable as you want to be in any single moment. Not by what you put into your life, but what you're willing to give up in your life. And that's a concept that most people have not got in the information age, because here's the big secret. There is nothing outside of yourself that you need. You think that you need. You're taught that you need it. You are taught that you're not good enough and there's something else that you need outside yourself, but that's not the case. And all Tone and I are here to do is to remind you of the greatness of who you are, the wisdom that you have, the beauty that you have, the joy that you're capable of expressing in any single moment, in any